It's a girl. So we have both boy and girl. I really wanted a name that would rhyme together, so I decided to name them Millie and Billy. I also thought about Danny and Annie. Here I have two little diapers for the babies. They are quite small, as you can tell by the size of their diapers. So these are just little cloth diapers. Okay, let's put those right there. We have their little hospital hats. The pink one is for Millie and the white one is for Billy. So tiny and adorable. And this is just my miniature medical equipment. I received a few questions of people wanting to know where I got the little miniature medical equipment, and I got it at Target. I have two oxygen masks in case they have problems breathing right after birth. This is just the first shot the babies get after they're born. Alright, well, let's get the babies out of the womb. Okay, guys, here are the babies. They are in the womb. You can see their little feet. Aww. It looks like they're hugging each other. They have been in there for 9 months together. For the first time, they are going to be apart from each other. Look at all that hair. They have so much hair. They definitely have a full head of hair. Let's see if we flip it this way. There's another little one. Oh, right there. Uh-oh. It's not happy. It's kicking. Oh, no. It's kicking. Oh, look at the little feet going. Look at that one. It's moving. Wow. Uh-oh. It looks like they're fighting. Hey, babies. Wow, guys. Did you guys see that? That one just made a turn. It turned upside down. Uh-oh. She or he, I don't know which one it is. It literally turned upside down. Alright, I think it's time to get this two little ones out. That was so amazing to see them in there. Okay, let's get you guys out. Today's your birthday. There we go. Uh-oh. This delivery is taking longer than usual. We're going to have to deliver one baby at a time. Let's see. Oh, there comes the first baby. Come this way. Come on. There's it. Oh, goodness. There's the first baby. Happy birthday. What is this? Is this the girl or the boy? This one is definitely the boy. I'm sorry I can't show you guys that, but it's the boy. Look at all his hair. Isn't he precious? Look at those lashes. So adorable. So there's the boy. We have to get the little girl out now. Come on, little one. Whoa. Oh, no, don't flip. She's trying to flip. She's trying to flip upside down. You're going to have to get her out, please. Alright, let's see the legs. Right there's the legs. Come on. There she is. It's okay, sweetheart. Look at all that hair. I need to go get a little hairbrush so we can brush it. Oh goodness, they guys. It dries very neatly. Okay, let's wrap her back up in her blankie and put her in her little baby bed while we change this little boy. He already fell asleep. Guys, sorry I haven't been uploading often lately. I have some really fun videos coming up. I actually have 2 videos coming up today, and possibly 2 on Monday or tomorrow. I just haven't had time to edit the videos. The videos are ready. They just need to be like edited and uploaded, which takes a long time. But yeah, guys, I have been making videos. I just haven't been uploading. It's okay. He sounds very healthy. That's good. He is very healthy. Let's put his little hat on just to help him keep warm. It's okay, baby girl. She's also very healthy. That is great news. It's okay. I got you your pacifier. Okay, I'm going to give baby Billy a little pacifier. Here we have a pacifier for him too. They can take a pacifier or a small bottle. I just checked on the babies. They are doing well. So now
though they look soft and sweet, you absolutely must not eat them. Frog eggs from natural water sources are full of bacteria and pathogens that can be life-threatening. If you accidentally ingest them, you might end up in the hospital for a long time. Yeah, if you see this in the water, don't make the mistake of picking it up and drinking it. You'll regret it later. Some people might think it's basil tea, but it's actually frog eggs. Even though they look soft and sweet, you absolutely must not eat them. Frog eggs from natural water sources are full of bacteria and pathogens that can be life-threatening. If you accidentally ingest them, you might end up in the hospital for a long time. Yeah, if you see this in the water, don't make
A girl found a seahorse stranded on the beach, saying that it was near death. She first gave it some seawater and then took it home. Thanks to her care, the seahorse regained consciousness. She put it in an aquarium, hoping it would recover soon on. She fed it and created a comfortable environment for it. Under her care, the seahorse soon recovered. However, she noticed its belly was getting bigger and bigger and became concerned that it might have another condition. Within a few days, its body swelled like a balloon, making it immobile and making the girl feel helpless. However, the next day, the seahorse gave birth to many tiny babies. It turned out the seahorse was pregnant, and the girl's worries were finally eased. For the girl had saved not just one seahorse, but a whole family of seahorses. A girl found a seahorse stranded on the beach, saying that it was near death. She first gave it some seawater and then took it home. Thanks to her care, the seahorse regained consciousness. She put it in an aquarium, hoping it would recover soon on. She fed it and created a comfortable
Yan.
Nagdadala kami.
Hmm?
Nagdadala ka.
Oh.
Ano? Nagdadala ka. Hmm. Ano
Sining na.
Only a few fry were born, fearing harm to the mother. She didn't dare press too hard and left it in a special tank for the birth. Well, the next day, the fish's condition began to worsen. Its heart rate increased, and it was having difficulty breathing. The girl couldn't wait for a natural birth anymore and called a professional. Using sterile scissors, the doctor made a small incision in its birth canal. Immediately, dozens of fry poured out in large numbers. It turned out that one large fry had blocked the birth canal. After being returned to the water, the fish quickly gave birth to the rest of its fry. The doll cared for the surviving babies every day, and they became very close to her. The girl realized her fish was past its due date. Its belly was severely swollen, and the eyes of the fry were already.
His beautiful bride had just died. But even in death, her beauty was so dangerous that a young man who had come to see her couldn't take his eyes off her, couldn't take his eye. Without thinking, he slowly extended his hand towards her. Suddenly, the groom's coffin, which was nearby, fell towards him, pushing him back. The strange desire that arose within him vanished instantly. He quickly closed the bride's coffin and ran to his room in panic. But her beauty wouldn't leave his mind. Desperate, he began rummaging through the bride's belongings. Then he found a camera and a ladder. Without thinking, he put the CD into the DVD player. When he tried to turn it on, the screen was completely black. He picked up the camera and began looking at the pictures. As the pictures continued to play, his face paled with fear, as each photo revealed bruises and wounds on the bride's body. He immediately realized that the groom had been torturing her for a long time, and all this was because of him. Suddenly, a loud noise came from outside the room.
This man bought two shark eggs online. However, after only a few days of caring for them, one of the eggs began to leak. All the fluid inside the egg dried up, and the baby shark inside stopped moving. After he tried everything to reinject the fluid into the egg, however, his efforts were vain. The man made a bold decision to cuddle in the egg. Then the baby shark No. Good one. Okay. Yep. One did well. Shall we? Do I have to hold it? Seven. Pretty good day. Two weeks, 57 days. So she's about the same size as little Zaivynia. Zaivynia is when he is happy. Talent 20 is huge fungus now.
Many people see perfect skeletons in museums and have no idea of the strange process behind it. It seems impossible for those bones to be so clean and complete, but there is a very curious method. First, the animal is placed inside a special box. Then, small insects are released inside, but they are not ordinary insects. They eat only the flesh and skin without damaging any bones. Many people see perfect skeletons in museums and have no idea of the strange process behind it. It seems impossible for those bones to be so clean and complete, but there is a very curious method. First, the
Ilaw. Ilaw na.
When Jack sees that his girlfriend is fast asleep, he immediately injects poison into the food. Then he deliberately wakes Martha up. Hey, sleepyhead. Shane, how long have you been here? Not long. I brought your favorite soup. When Mary realizes that Anna is in danger, she immediately warns her. And the moment Anna turns her head to the side, Anna immediately turns back. In order to avoid having to drink the man's soup, she apparently accidentally knocks the spoon onto the floor. But when Jack picks up the spoon again, she says that it is dirty now. And when Jack goes out to wash the spoon, what is this thing with the soup? It is poison. Look. Anna is completely shocked. But before she can even comprehend what has happened, Jack comes back into the hospital room. And so she immediately puts on a serious expression. Then she tells Jack that she probably won't survive the night, and that her entire inheritance is to go to an orphanage. What? These words immediately disrupt Jack's plan, and after Anna explained everything to him, now I can eat? Oh, no. What? Does Jack say that he wants to reheat the soup and immediately throws it in the trash? But just as he thinks about his next move, Zaivynia, your wife, what happened? Things suddenly got worse with her. Oh my god. No. Does Jack have to realize, completely stunned, that Anna is already lying dead in the hospital room? All she left behind was a will. She leaves her inheritance to the White House. They probably have to hand it over to the notary. Has anyone else seen these documents? I don't think so. She asked me to print them out this morning. Jack immediately grabs the document. He wants to secure her inheritance for himself, but he's barely left the hospital room. Come with me, mister. I don't understand. You understand a moment. Before Jack can even comprehend what's happening, Anna is already telling the police the whole truth. Yeah, he tries to talk his way out of it, but Anna says that she has already prepared the evidence. You see, that's not true. Those are just vitamins. We'll have the lab test whether it's poison or vitamins. Please, Olivia, don't do this. I love you. The only person you love is yourself. When Jack sees that his girlfriend is fast asleep, he immediately injects poison into the food. Then he deliberately wakes Martha up. Hey, sleepyhead. Shane, how long have you been here? The girl noticed that her husband had a cold, but she had medical knowledge. She immediately took out a box of needles and stuck them all into her husband's back. Just when the man thought the treatment was over, the girl suddenly pulled out an even thicker steel needle. The man panicked, but when he tried to escape, it was too late. The next moment, that thin needle pierced his back, and his screams of pain echoed through the villa. But soon he was completely healed. After the treatment, the girl happily went to the swimming pool. Then her older sister approached her and made advances, but the girl was not interested in talking. In order to attract the man's attention, the older sister grabbed the girl and threw herself into the pool. Then she loudly called out to the man. The man was about to save her when he suddenly heard a voice inside the girl. The girl secretly mocked her sister because she thought she could swim well, because she was only pretending to drown. The girl also believed that the water in the pool was so shallow that no one could drown. herself to the front to stop it, but she didn't want it to leave her even in the second flipping pain. She grabbed her rope tight to the thorn and pulled with all her might. The boy was sailing away in a boat, but then the girl's painful scream echoed through the sea. The boy immediately turned the boat back. When we reached him, he saw her gently retain. Seeing her condition, the boy couldn't compose himself. He felt so guilty that he couldn't keep her. But he had no idea that this kindness would later become his biggest mistake. After some time, he pulled the blood soaked cloth on the girl's body. Howdy. The strangest thing was that the thorn had become a heart-shaped outgrowth. After this, the two lived together for some time. The boy helped her heal her wounds, and together they began repairing their small wooden hut in the middle of the sea. But a fear grew within the girl every day. She believed the boy would leave her one day, and the fear of losing him was slowly driving her insane. But then, so she installed an engine in their hut. Gradually, the boy began to feel human bone treatment. This is the best way to punish human traffickers. First, they strip the prisoner of their clothes. Then, they break off a large block of ice for later use for to inflict pain worse than death on the traffickers. They gently place the prisoner in a wooden barrel and then fill it with ice to prevent the traffickers from escaping. They bring several 100 minus pound plates and tie the prisoner's neck directly to the barrel, rendering her completely incapable of movement. The reason for leaving the head open is to prevent the prisoner from being tortured to death instantly. To prevent accidents, a specially designed straw belt has also been developed in this prison. Simply tie it lightly to the barrel, and no matter how hard the prisoner struggles, she cannot escape this inevitable fate. In just half a minute, everything below the woman's neck went numb. Her body was frozen, and her face turned horribly pale. He tried to turn his head and saw that the participants in the next room were almost completely exhausted from being submerged in ice water for so long. But in this prison, human traffickers were not allowed to die easily. So the prison authorities called a doctor to examine them to ensure they were physically healthy and would not die immediately in the night. This is the best way to punish human traffickers. First, they strip the prisoner of their clothes. Then they break off a large block of woman suspected she might have hemorrhoids. But when the doctor examined her, everything was normal. The doctor said there was no need for treatment. Just stay away from treatment for a few days. The woman was shocked and said, "But I don't even have a boyfriend. I've been single for years." The next day she came back to the hospital. This time there was a strange mark on her back. Concerned, she asked doctor, "Could this be cancer?" The doctor looked closer and laughed. "It's nothing serious. It's just a lump bite. Come on, made by someone's teeth. Tell your boyfriend to be a little more careful next time." The woman immediately replied, "But I haven't touched a man in 9 years." The doctor began to suspect something else. He suspected she might have taken some drugs. He sent some of her hair for testing. But before the test results were available, the woman returned to the hospital trembling with fear. She told the doctor she believed about it. The doctor immediately ordered an ultrasound. When the results came, everyone was stunned. The report showed that the woman had recently had a miscarriage. She was stunned and said, "But I've never been intimate with a man." The doctor was completely confused. He calmly asked, "Do you have a problem with sleepwalking?" The woman replied, "No, never." The woman suspected she might have hemorrhoids. But when the doctor examined her, everything was normal. The doctor said there was no need for treatment. Just stay away from your boyfriend for a few days. The woman was shocked and said, "But I don't even have a boyfriend. I've been single for years." The next day she came back to the hospital. This time there was a strange mark on her back. Concerned, she asked doctor, "Could this be cancer?" The doctor looked closer and laughed. "It's nothing serious. It's just a lump bite. Come on, made by someone's teeth. Tell your boyfriend to be a little more careful next time." The woman immediately replied, "But I haven't touched a man in 9 years." The doctor began to suspect something else. He suspected she might have taken some drugs. He sent some of her hair for testing. Before the test results were available, the woman returned to the hospital trembling with fear. She told the doctor she was bleeding out. The doctor immediately ordered an ultrasound. When the results came, everyone was stunned. The report showed that the woman had recently had a miscarriage. She was stunned and said, "But I've never been intimate with a man." The doctor was completely confused. He calmly asked, "Do you have a problem with sleepwalking?" The woman replied, "No, never." The woman suspected she might have hemorrhoids. But when the doctor examined her, everything was normal. The doctor said there was no need for treatment. Just stay away from your boyfriend for a few days. The woman was shocked and said, "But I don't even have a boyfriend. I've been single for years." The next day she came back to the hospital. This time there was a strange mark on her back. Concerned, she asked doctor, "Could this be cancer?" The doctor looked closer and laughed. "It's nothing serious. It's just a lump bite. Come on, made by someone's teeth. Tell your boyfriend to be a little more careful next time." The woman immediately replied, "But I haven't touched a man in 9 years." The doctor began to suspect something else. He suspected she might have taken some drugs. He sent some of her hair for testing. But before the test results were available, the woman returned to the hospital trembling with fear. She told the doctor she was bleeding out. The doctor immediately ordered an ultrasound. When the results came, everyone was stunned. The report showed that the woman had recently had a miscarriage. She was stunned and said, "But